Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. Off we go from Soldier Field. This one taken at the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Let's go. They'll look to throw. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
To the air now on first and 10. Here's a check down. Gibson out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down.
You over there working, bro?
All too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
It's not a.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
No, I don't think it goes far. I don't know if it goes far enough back, but it might.
They keep the drive alive here on
I don't know what we would do with this TV.
I think everybody in the stadium
Have to
saw
sell
that
it.
run coming,
We
Mike,
did
but
that.
good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Down the field and caught on that left sideline. He is in. Touchdown, Chicago. 17 touchdowns now on the year. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. That one complete to Pierce. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily.
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. And the Patriots have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
So trying to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this defense holds its ground. They stop it for no gain. And 4th down's coming up. He'll drop to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go, set.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll go play action here with Williams. Open man, that's Romo Dunze. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
He's going to keep it himself. Oh, the ball is out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. A tight end in motion now. Here's a run. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown Bears. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears move out on top, 14-0.
Ooh, Jody Bosa going to the Bills. That boy should go to the Super Bowl.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He'll look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's Bryce Behringer now. He's on for the second time to try to get something inside the 10. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. They'll come up here, first and 10. Throwing is Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
He's got some space past the 20, and a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. What can they do here on third down and 7?
Here we go, set.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On third down, it's Williams. This one taken in downfield. Big completion. A big-time play for the Bears. 31 yards. Slot receiver headed right. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll work his way down to about the 41. Second down and 8.
19, Tiger, 19.
To throw is Williams. He lets this one go. Looking for a stop. And he'll take it on in. Tyler Scott, touchdown Chicago.
This kind of feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And the quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup. Good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, New England. Throwing now from the gun. He'll go right and find his running back.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Back to the air one more time. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stops the clock as well.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. To the end zone, it's intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byers. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we hit halftime along the lakefront here in Chicago, and the Bears are on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
A play fake. Now Williams. Quick throw here is complete. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and let's see what he can do after the catch.
Second and 7. On the bootleg, it's Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, though. First and goal at the 2.
Let's go now.
Now a give up the middle. He slams it in there. And he is in. Touchdown, Bears. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Bears are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be complete to Gibson. Oh! And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. They'll look to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's out of bounds in great shape. Down at the 15-yard line. That's the second time they found him on this drive. And this one's good for 24 yards. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards. From the 1-yard line. First down and goal. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Chicago. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through three. You're watching. Jason Sanders set to kick off. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that big 6. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down. He'll drop to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll look to throw yet again. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football at their own 40.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Bears sending out their punt team. And he steps into this one, gets up a big kick, angled for the sideline.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. Now faking the give. Now a shot here deep middle. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Bears will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Let's go.
They'll go play action here with Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and long. Receiver in motion, headed left. Third and long. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. A handoff as they try to run it here. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Look them up on a second down and 8. Up the middle they go. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. So this one in the win column for the Bears. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post a lopsided shutout victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront.
Boy, call me D-Lo Curry. Bet y'all don't miss. I need gloves on. I keep telling dog shit. Diamonds doing too much shine. I don't know what time it is. Apply pressure when they see me, they know what time.